Hello, everyone.
Yes,
We're back.
indeed. We're back! And I'm here to introduce the stream. We are Dicey Decisions. Our campaign is Zeros to Heroes. If you've joined us before, welcome back. Thank you for joining. Oh my god. Thank you. Um, I'm John. I'm not the DM. That's Jack. That's Jack over there. We've also got Becca playing Rip. We've got Juliet playing Fern, and we've got Mel playing Sunny. Unfortunately, tonight we don't have Daniel, or he may join us later. It's up in the air. We'll get him in here soon, if at all. But yeah, thank you for joining us. What else is there to say? Help me out, guys.
Tonight is a special episode of Dungeons and Drinking.
Yeah.
There we go.
Exactly.
Almost all of us are have a little nip at the moment. So, yeah. So we also have another stream that you might be interested in on Fridays.
What?
Yeah, it's also Dicey Decisions,
Crazy.
but it's called Twist of Fate. But any shout outs this week, folks? Nothing? I'm going to shout something out.
You should.
I'm gonna.
Do it.
Shout it with all your heart.
I don't know how many people out there are Critical Role fans. I've mentioned them several times, but their latest dip into the lore of the world of Exandria, which is where our campaign takes place, is I think a four-part miniseries called. Help me, anybody know? I can't remember what it's called, but it is just so good. Where it goes back to the era where, excuse me, the gods were still on the planet, and where they actually take themselves off the planet and build this shield around the world. And the whole thing is about, much like ours, we were the first, I will say, they are 0 level characters. And
We did it first.
we did it first. We're
Wait, Jack,
8
are you
weeks ahead
saying
of
that
them.
we're going to become gods? We started at level 0. We're zeros to heroes. Oh my
I
god,
know
guys,
it.
we're going to be gods.
You guys, we inspired Critical Role. How great is that?
And they never comment either. They don't give us any credit.
I know. Terrible.
And they're probably watching right now. Guys, if you're watching, you better fess
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's fantastic. It's definitely worth the time to put into, especially if you're a fan and haven't watched. It just so well encapsulated, and of course, it's another Brennan Lee Mulligan DM job. So that guy's amazing, and
Seriously.
I don't know
I
how.
think he has a degree in philosophy.
Yeah, he's just so smart. Every decision he makes is so, and he's got everything crammed up there. He doesn't have to look at references, at least it seems like. Anyway, all right. Enough of praising them, because now our story begins. So, as we ended last time, we had just finished a fight with a creature. And so I'm going to just jump into a little bit of our intro to Zeros to Heroes. The Dividing Plains. A soft breeze brushes across the tall grasses, their plumes dancing gently. Deep in the night, in this cleared circle, the crackling fire slowly dims. The din and confusion over, our heroes are left in a brief state of surreal adrenal hyperawareness. Seconds ago, our group destroyed a wraith, summoned by the runic ring through and around the campfire. The remaining soldiers fled as the wraith tore into them and ripped them up. Our characters will long remember the feeling of their souls being bared and inspected by this creature. Now, the only sound is the sigh of the wind and your footsteps crunching through the grass. You drag the trussed and gagged Iman soldier back into the firelight, his eyes rolling in fear. As you pull him to his feet, glances fearfully over his shoulder back into the night. The game is yours.
Who are you? What does she want? She takes her hand and rips at the cloth in his mouth so that it's hanging down.
My name is Carlton.
Carlton. Well, Carlton,
I do not know what she wants. She
then
wants to kill you, I suppose.
why do you do her bidding?
He looks off to the side and down. He says, I was well paid.
By who?
By... You understand they will kill me if I say their names.
And if you don't, we will kill you. Do you want to die now or later?
Sister Fibra Aranea. I shall not forget her name anytime soon.
Is she an Iman?
She sent word. She travels. Word was sent in a message to our leader, the captain, who fled.
So you are soldiers of Iman.
Yes, we are soldiers of Iman.
And you've become traitors.
Perhaps. I suppose we're doing nothing against Iman.
Nothing against Amon, I say, but against all of humanity. Yes.
Do
Perhaps
you
you
not
are
consider
not.
Iman to be part of humanity?
You think if this woman, this god, this menace assumes more power, more following, you think that that will not touch Iman? Will not touch your family? The people you love?
He looks around, thinking, I suppose. Who are you speaking of? Who is this she? Sister Fibra Aranea?
Do you think that Sister Fibra Aranea is the one who did all this? Do you have an
Yes,
answer?
yes, of course she did. She taught. He gestures over toward the two dead ones that had that were first killed, that were the ones working the campfire in the ritual. She taught them what to do, and they did it.
Not in her service. She is in service of someone else. I think you know who. Did you not see what happened? Do you not know the stories of the gods?
I mean, yes, but I was just paid. That is all. Just paid.
Well,
Paid
just
well.
paid.
Yes,
Did
I
you get
was
your money
paid.
already?
Yes.
Oh, good. And then you'll die with it. She walks away
Wait,
before she
wait.
does something to him.
You do not need to kill me. Just, I promise I will do nothing else.
She's stopped paying attention to him.
Okay. So he's there, kind of on his knees.
Sunny will walk up to him
Mhm.
and stare down at him. Who is Sister Fabrea Arnea, and how do we find her?
Oh, how to find her? She is a priestess of this group that paid us to come do this ritual. She has others that work for her. It is a large organization, I believe.
As he is speaking, Sunny's going to cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay.
So first, she's just going to read thoughts. So I can read the thoughts of one creature within 30 feet, and I learn what is most on the target's mind right now.
Okay, so on the surface of his mind, you can tell, of course, he's nervous that you're going to slit his throat or whatever. But more than that, he's afraid you're going to know that he's lying. The image of the Iman crest keeps popping in and out of his mind. And you know he lied about that.
That he was from Amon, or?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to... oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I'm going to get down on eye level with him, and I'm going to stare at him, and then I'm going to bring up Grimm's head and stare at him with Grimm too.
Grimm's... What color do Grimm's eyes light the fuck up?
They go solid black for a second before they go back to the red sparkle in the eye, and you just see a gleam.
Okay.
As I try to go deeper into his mind.
I don't know who else is paying this close of attention, but Grimm, when you pull Grimm's face up to him, he locks eyes with it and just reels back as far as he can go. He starts to actually scooch himself back to get out of proximity to Grimm.
Okay.
He's staring, locked eyes with your puppet.
Lovely. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw as I try to delve deeper into his mind.
Okay. You can still read surface thoughts, right?
Yes.
He is talking mentally with Grimm. He's saying things like, I'm sorry. No, I didn't know. No, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Okay.
He
Does
rolled a
Grimm get
20.
to-
He rolled a natural 20 on his
Okay.
wisdom save.
Well, the spell ends, and the target knows that I'm probing into his mind.
You're in. He still can't look away from Grimm, but he's speaking to you. You are in my. Yes, I am. We are not soldiers of Iman. We are not. I lied. I'm sorry.
Yes, I can see that you lied. And my friend here, Grimm, doesn't like that you lied. So you
he
must
goes.
tell us everything you know.
It's like he's in pain all of a sudden.
I just start petting Grimm as I continue staring at him. Now, why would you lie about being from Amon? Where are you from? And who is Sister Aranaya?
Is this a deeper probe or just? Oh no, because
no, because spell end. Because he.
So you're just asking.
Yeah, but I want to make it seem like I kind of already, because he knows I was probing into his mind. So I'm going to
Right.
make it seem like I know it, and he just needs to share the information.
His head throws back and he goes into a rictus, like he just locks up. All of his muscles tense up and he goes perfectly rigid. And yeah. And his eyes start to turn black. And he says, I am from nowhere. I have been to Iman. I am a traveling mercenary. I was hired by this group of people. I and some friends, some fellow adventurers. We were paid 30 gold to help defend these two priests, to set up this ritual.
I look
Fern's-
over my shoulder at Fern.
Mhm.
Fern, did that help
Fern?
more?
Spins around, so angry. And she says, 30 gold. 30 gold to doom the world.
A paltry sum.
30 gold!
They've been lying this whole time. That was very rude. Don't like it. What do we do with
Funny.
him now?
I am sorry for lying and for taking the gold.
I want to take the gag and as he's talking, just put it back around his neck.
I'll...
Fern has taken out her dagger and she's just kind of gently pricking herself with it in the hand while she thinks. And she looks at the group and says, what more good can we get from him? Do we need his life?
Well, he's not of use to us, but we can't kill him.
We can't? Why?
We can't?
He would kill us.
Well, I suppose that it would depend on whether or not that he's a threat. If we let him
Whether
go.
he's a threat. Stony, have you not heard a word that he said?
Well, I know, but it's already been done. I mean, if it were me, I would take him to jail and let the justice system do its thing. But we're, I don't know, are we vigilantes now?
As someone who's been there, I don't I vote no on the killing plan.
I can do it quickly, quietly. We can put him somewhere where no one would know.
I mean, can't we just tie him up and leave him on the road? Somebody will come across him, right?
Yes, but perhaps we could tie him up and leave a note on him that says that I am gosh. Well, that no,
Absolutely
that
trash human being who doesn't deserve to live.
well, yes, but in like a more technical sense, like I am a traitor to humankind. Please arrest me. But that wouldn't. That wouldn't. Yes.
A
You
little
hear
long for a note.
you hear Pieta say, guys, guys? And you see him standing up from rifling through one of these dead people's clothing from a bag. And he says, I think I found something. And he hands it to... Who would he hand it to? I guess straight to Fern. It's a journal.
A journal. Have you read anything in it?
Well, yeah, look here. And he's got it open to a page. it mentions Sister Fibra Aranea, and there are some other names in this journal. And it's clearly a cultist's journal. He talks about, different elements of the ritual, which don't really make a lot of sense to you, but there are a list of names which stand out to you.
As soon as go ahead.
As we're looking at the list, is one of them a brother that starts with the L?
Brother Lyphistius.
I see that and be like, oh, Fern,
Yes.
say, bro L, from the note,
The note.
on the skin parchment.
Fern hands the journal to you and absolutely just screams. She runs over to the guy on the ground,
Carlton?
grabs Carlton's collar and pulls him up. And he's still rigid, correct?
No, he's gone back to normal. His eyes have cleared up as well.
You lied to me. You know exactly what you're doing. How long have you worshipped her?
I'm a mercenary.
And what else?
And I don't worship anyone.
Mm?
I was simply paid.
I see. So you have no idea who Lolth is or why you're doing any of the things you're doing right now. And don't you dare lie to me.
I know of this Loth, and I know that I'm working for the cult of Loth, but I am not a member. I was simply paid to do this job.
Fern is going to try to see if she can tell if he's lying.
Sure. Roll an insight check.
Is Sunny looking at the notes again? Who had them?
I think Fern put the journal or the notes, sorry.
I have the
The
notes
notes.
in my bodice. Where is my thing? Here it is. Okay. So that would be a dirty 20.
You feel like this guy has fully surrendered and he has nothing to lose, nothing to gain by lying, and everything to lose. And he's telling as much of the truth as he knows.
Somehow, this being the truth makes you even worse. If you had at least worshipped her, perhaps it would have made more sense than you just taking money to do a stupid thing.
When she pauses in ranting, I'm gonna give her a little tap on the arm and say, "Hey, can I see those notes again?"
Yes. And she
Real quick.
pulls them out and hands them to her.
Great. So I'm finding the one that talks about Sister and Bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'll confer with Sunny. I said, should we ask if he knows what PHS is?
I mean, probably, but it doesn't seem like he knows much. And he's the lowest offer on this page. He could have got 100 gold. I don't think he's that smart.
They paid him less than that. This says 40. He said he got 30.
Oh my. Wow.
They really fleeced these guys. Okay, well, they are evil.
Fern pulls his face up to hers.
Yeah.
Tell me why you should live. Beg for your life.
Please, you don't get anything from killing me. It does not help you. It makes you a terrible person.
You're going to call me a terrible person.
As he's saying this, I need everyone to roll a perception check.
Oh, good thing Stoney's really good at those.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, as long as these rolls
Whoa!
keep happening, we're good.
Oi!
He apparently is really good at those. That's a 17.
Nice.
That's another dirty 20.
I'm
Very
Fern
really
is on
looking at
fire
that.
right now.
Yes, fired up. I was really looking at those notes. I got a 7.
Sunny got an 8 and Grim got a 15.
Grim tells you in your mind, Sonny, look. And you guys notice, everybody except for Rip, notices that the sky in the west is brightening.
That's where Gladewell is. No, wait,
No, Gladewell's far to the east.
No,
You're
no.
headed toward
Yes, so-
Iman. That's in
So
the
that's
west.
It's over Iman.
It's nighttime, right?
It's probably 10:30, 11 at night, so well into the night, but certainly not dawn or anything like that.
She pulls out her dagger and holds it underneath his chin.
Uh,
You have
Please.
30 seconds to convince me not to kill you.
I have children. I must feed them. I have no other way to earn money. I take jobs. You see the sky is rapidly filling up with light. The whole, like, it started on the west horizon, and it's filling. The sky is turning gold.
So not seeing this, I'm gonna walk right up to him with that tiefling skin note and point to the PHS. PHS mean anything to you?
I don't. What? No, I don't know.
Okay.
Fern drops him on the ground.
Uh,
She turns to the others and says, do with him what you want.
At this moment, the sky is rapidly filling up with light, and looking up, you see that it's an incredible network of orange gold veins. Not like the ley lines that you saw and the fractals that you saw before. This is a network of orange gold veins that are growing across the sky and swooping over your heads now and headed east until the entire thing is, the entire sky is lit up with this incredible network. If you are proficient with Arcana, please roll an Arcana check.
Oh, I was gonna ask if I could do a religion check on that.
You may do a religion check.
I'm not proficient, but I want to do it.
Oh, okay.
That's a 21 for me.
Oh, I'll piggyback off that. I only got a 12.
Okay. 12 is not high enough.
No.
On a 21, you flick your goggles on really quickly. You see that these, what looks like lines, is actually intricate runic symbology. And all these lines are made of like endless, unreadable symbols that you have never seen before, but you know this is heavily arcane.
Oh.
As it circles around to the east and fills the sky, you hear the same people who first noticed this will use those same perception checks. You hear a rustling in the grass not far away, and then the sky rips apart. You hear an incredible ripping noise, and as you're staring up at this network in the sky, it shatters and huge chunks start to fall. In the grass where you just heard that sound is a scream. What do you do?
Oh shit. I never thought I'd be saying this, but the sky is fucking falling!
Sunny,
Jody, what did you do?
Me? I haven't done anything. In fact, I would be proud if it were me that has done this. This terrible, terrible, magnificent thing. I don't even know what it is.
Fern is
Sunny
gonna run
runs
over to where
she heard the scream
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, I'll follow.
All right.
as she's screaming herself.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll all
Fair.
screaming, run
Very
screaming to
Yeah.
the screen. Yeah.
Yes. You see two people sitting in the grass, staring at the sky, holding on to each other. As you rush up on them, you're also preoccupied with the sky, but you see they have a brown sash across their chests. And Stony, watching the sky fall, huge chunks. It looks like perhaps continent-sized pieces of glass. As they're falling, they're breaking and dissipating in the air,
Oh,
becoming like stardust and then gone, as the whole sky cracks and falls.
oh shit. Oh shit. Oh gods above and below, please. Please don't let it be what I'm thinking. Please don't let it be what I'm thinking. Please don't let it be what I'm thinking.
Do we
No.
recognize the people with the brown sashes?
Is it a chemo sash?
It is. They are both sitting there grabbing each other, and they see you coming, and they stand up and start to run.
Why is everyone running?
Immediately Eldritch Blast,
Okay,
if possible.
go ahead and roll that with advantage, because in your mind, you hear Grim. It didn't register until now, but he's cackling. You have never heard him say this. He's like, just cackling loud and gleefully, and he's giving you advantage on this Eldritch Blast.
I like to envision him kind of egging me on to do it because I feel like Sunny wouldn't think to do it herself. As soon as we
Yeah.
start running, Grim's like, get him. And
Okay.
that with advantage, that's an 8 and an 18 on the dice, so 23 to hit.
Okay, that certainly hits.
For a total of 6 force damage.
6. You catch one of them in the back, and she falls on her belly and is starting to crawl away from you. The other one takes off through the grass. Anybody else?
Fern is gonna try to jump on top of one of them.
Okay, the one that's down, easy enough. You just drop onto her back with 2 knees and pin them on the ground. Can you roll an athletics with advantage because they're already prone?
Can I jump on there as well to
Sure. Each of you can pin an arm.
give
This
an
person is
assist?
face first down in the grass.
It's a
Grass.
16
athletics
for
check?
me.
Okay.
Good. I'm so glad I'm so good at these. Gosh, well, that's a 4.
Oh no!
Rip hits the
small.
the right arm and bounces off and rolls away. But Fern, you right in the middle between the shoulder blades and pin this person to the ground. And as they flail, you can even grab their hands and pull them back.
You're not going anywhere before we talk.
I get up and brush myself off, and I just say to myself, "Constrictor snake next time." Snake, like a snake, and then grab them.
The other person disappears, running away. You have a second prisoner now, and this feeling comes over you. You feel something change in yourself and in the whole world. You've never felt connected to the whole world as much as even you, Rip, as much as you do this moment. And you know that the gods themselves now walk among us. This feeling goes through your body, both sublime bliss and at the same time, this deep thickness. And your brain is working. You know that there are gods that are beneficial and there are gods that are not.
Fern is not thinking well right now, and she has immediately, absolutely just started wailing. She takes her knife, and she's gonna stab this person in the back.
Okay. Roll to
Uh,
hit. Go ahead, Mel.
I
All
was just
happening at
gonna
once.
shout no as Bernie goes to stab him.
All right. All right. All right.
It's okay. I was too choked up. I missed.
You did. Okay. So you stab this person and your blade turns off their leather armor. The
It
person
might have
is
also been
grunting and
because Rip would
screaming.
have yelled, "No, what? Stop!"
Okay. So two people yelling no. You're trying to stab this person. And then this feeling that has overwhelmed you in this moment passes. You realize the sky is now dark again. And the stars twinkle above as if nothing has happened. Tony, it looks like you want to chime in.
Stony figured it out. He didn't, or I guess player John figured it out. What had happened before you had made that comment to that religion check that Rip made. So Stoney's gonna go over and he goes, uh, uh, so about the sky falling, that should cause quite an alarm because I believe I I I believe with 99.9% certainty that was the veil between us and the gods. I am hoping that I am wrong. Please, anyone, tell me that I am wrong.
Rip, you
You
know
are
this
wrong.
as the divine gate.
Yeah, um yeah, I think the gate's open. I listen. I also wish that you were wrong. Um
Hmm.
but I don't but I don't think you are. I think yeah.
I think I am going to throw up.
I think I'm going to go throw up, and I turn and I walk a couple steps away and boot.
Thank you, Sonny, for telling me that I am wrong. But unfortunately, I think that ooh, oh, I'm right. Oh, gods above and below, I wish I were not right at this very moment. It is
Grim
such a
whispers.
burden to be right all the time.
Grim whispers to Sonny. Your friend is right.
Be more specific about who my friend is.
He doesn't answer.
Oh shit. I immediately start just like looking around, searching for her. Okay,
So you
y'all are
guys have
right. Kind of scared.
you guys have a prisoner over by the campfire and a prisoner out here in the grass.
I feel like a really busy 20 minutes. You guys.
Let me go!
um,
Let me go! Let me run! I must run!
She's gonna slam their head down into the grass.
There's nowhere to run. We're all very, very screwed.
Yeah, hey, Fern, I don't, given the circumstances, th- the hostages seem a little small potatoes right now. I know, like, letting them go is like not, maybe not killing.
Fern's face snaps up to meet yours, and she says, I'm going to kill her.
I know, but the gods can really see us right now.
I'm going to kill her.
Her for what?
Not her. And she gets
Oh,
up off of the person that she's
the
on.
other. Yeah. Yeah, well, a lofty goal.
Don't tell me that I can't, Rip.
No, listen. It's a smart goal. It's got all it's concrete, we have a time frame, your lifetime, or later, who can say? I it It is I just I don't know if it's the achievable part is a little iffy. Have there's
Sunny raises her hand.
um yeah, Sunny, has anybody killed a god in this reality before?
Sure who we're talking about.
The one that with the legs and she's very bad. She's got a lot of legs with the spiders. The god, we're not really supposed to. I don't recommend saying her
Told they
name.
were talking about
It's,
Lulz.
um yeah. Hey, so with the thing with the sky, don't say her name. Just probably don't say it.
What? She can come.
Well, right. I know you think you feel so ready. I think you could be more ready for her, actually.
Yes, you are quite capable. So capable. So very capable, but in fact, we actually need to be even more capable than we are now.
And I'll
I
take
hope to
Sunny
drive this point
around
home.
and I'll take Sunny around the shoulders and Granite kind of. So what happened with the thing with the sky? The gods can get here now really easy. That means they can also hear us really good.
Yeah.
Lol can kind of
Can
she can
you,
always
Rip
kind of hear you.
and
Yeah.
Stony, one of you make a persuasion check and the other can help?
Okay.
And let's have Fern roll an insight check.
How's your persuasion, John?
I am slightly better than the average person.
Great. I'm truly average, so
Gotcha.
I'll be really helpful.
Okay, thank you.
I did not roll well, so the likelihood is high.
That's a 15.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I rolled a 7.
It makes sense to you, Fern, though you are almost insensical with rage. It filters through.
He has just started crying, and she looks up at Stony, and you can tell how desperately she feels. She says, I have to kill her. Stony, I have to.
Yes, and we will. I have no doubt in my mind. I am not that great with the whole feeling things. I understand it from a logical perspective. Anger comes from a place where you lack control, and sadness is somewhat an accepting of that fact.
Fern just
So,
curls up into a ball on the ground.
Fern, you realize as you curl up right next to this person that you've tackled and pinned, this person is also crying their eyes out and is trying to curl up into a ball.
there, there, Fern. He sort of like takes a knee and like he like pats you very very tentatively. I am so very sorry. I I want to make the world right, and I don't think I can do that without you, without any of you. Try
Okay.
if you must. I will be here when you are ready to kill her. Her as in a nondescript person, not a god, for anyone who is listening. Covering all my bases.
Fern kind of turns her head to look at the girl beside her. Who are you?
She catches her breath. May I go?
Who are you?
Nyaka.
Why are you here?
I was following those soldiers.
For what reason?
To give intel. I will report back to my commander.
Wait. To give intel to the mercenaries or to Iman?
Tell to Kaimel.
So they're from Kimal.
Do you say that to her?
Mm-hmm.
We pronounce it Kaimel, but yes.
I don't think that matters right now.
I'm trying to be as friendly and accommodating as I can be, so you will let me go.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm not going to hurt you. You can do whatever you need to do, but you just saw what happened.
Yeah,
And
she
you
starts crying again.
and you can either help the people who want to do something good about it, or you can take the other side. And that is your decision.
How?
How?
Looks up at the sky. How can I help? I don't know what to do.
Uh, w- I might be able to help with that. Uh, you see, um, well, hmm, the gods may walk amongst us again, and well, if we were to say, let's say, rise up against them, if they were to do any wrongdoings that we humanoids would not like, then it would be best if we worked together. And so it is of utmost importance that we put aside our differences and our grievances, uh, perhaps for now, and then, you know, work together. That is to say.
Are you going to let her sit up?
Mhm.
She sits up and pulls her knees up to her chest. It felt like they were all watching me, and then and and something terrible was going to happen, and then it just stopped. It went away. Eh, I'm so afraid.
Can you tell us what you know?
Can you please be more specific?
Why don't you join us for a meal? And we can talk.
Roll a persuasion check as she is rolling insight.
While you're doing that, I've got great news. Daniel is going to join us very soon.
Yay!
All
He'll be
right.
joining around 8 o'clock here. And he's gonna let us know before he hops in here. I just thought I'd give the blanket. Hey, he's showing up.
Yay!
Okay.
He's coming in.
In celebration, I rolled a 17.
Nice.
She says, You won't poison me, will you?
No. No.
Not on purpose.
She's
Roll,
right.
Fern, roll a perception check. And roll well.
17.
You see the tiniest gesture from one of her hands, and she's glancing around at all of you. She makes a clasp symbol.
Mm.
You catch it.
She's gonna subtly do it in front of her so the others don't see as well.
She very, very well. Very well. And she stands up and starts walking with you guys back to the camp.
Fern is gonna make a place for her and start kind of rummaging around and bringing out some things for them to eat. And she's kind of left the tied up guy to the others to deal with.
Sure. And there's still food in the pot on the fire that never got knocked over or anything.
I don't trust their food.
Okay, sure.
Could turn you
In
into
the
a
meantime, even though he was pretty freaked out, Pieta had been in the mode of rifling through all their stuff. So he comes up with gold and stuff like that off of the bodies of the soldiers that were still there.
How much?
A total of 150 gold.
Oh.
Sunny will start dividing it into 6 piles.
And you're just going to hold Grimm's part, right?
But unless anyone stops her, she's giving Grim his
No.
portion.
On what planet would no? You couldn't pay me to stop you.
Sunny, I couldn't help but notice that you're splitting it 6 ways.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be incorrect? And he holds out his hand towards Cece.
See, here's the difference. Grim, great. Cece, not living.
Oh, right. Okay. I see how it is.
What would she use gold if she had it?
I mean, would Grim use gold if he had it? I mean,
I look down at him. Back at you. Yeah.
what are you going to do with it? Sorry, Grim. I'm just curious to know.
He doesn't answer.
Oh, cat got your tongue, or was it a bird, or a monkey's paw, or whatever little gangly thing that you have on you?
Are you, this woman says, are you speaking to her doll?
Are you speaking to me? I mean, why speak to anything or anyone? I have work to do, and I don't need admonishment from either of you, or any of you.
She hand symbolizes to Fern. Are these people unwell?
Fern signals back, tell me about it.
After Stony says that, I just go, okay. So are you hurt? Are you okay? Do you need anything? Does she have any injuries or anything?
Not any real injuries. I mean,
Just alarm.
she was
Fern
thrown
didn't
on the
stab
ground and had her head bashed into the face. Her face
Yes.
bashed into the
Sure.
soil, but yeah.
All right.
There was no actual real damage done.
Okay, I'll start T. What about the other guy? Oh, he's in. I'll just look at him and.
He's still all tied up.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay, I'm gonna
He's
start
like,
some tea.
I'll have some tea.
Okay, we'll see. All right.
It looks like Daniel's ready to join, by the way. Sorry.
All right,
to cut you off.
I will. Yeah, let's all take
No,
a short
hop in.
break, and I'll tell Brandy,
Hooray.
and I will. This is for players' ears only, not characters. I will step above the table, what's outside of the game, in Exandria, real time, in Critical Role's real game, the Divine Gate broke, just like I described.
Oh.
And so, I'm sorry, that's big fat spoilers, but I am trying to stick to their timeline in general. And so I love that your characters don't know shit about it because they're on a different continent. And these were big players in the world that were involved with this. We are small potatoes far, far away.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I just wanted to point that out in case, some of our listeners and stuff may put that all together eventually. But I'd say about a month ago, Critical Role ended their campaign with the fall of the Divine Gate. And so we're a little bit behind them, but I definitely wanted to stay on track.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to tell you what it all means yet, because I love that we don't know. We shouldn't know. We're waiting on Daniel. Brandy's ready. We're ready. Daniel, if you can hear me, log in.
Wherefore art you?
Daniel, if you're out there.
He's in chat.
All right. Come on in,
There
Daniel.
he is.
Yay.
Yay.
I just tuned into the stream too. That was perfect timing.
Good.
Because I was waiting for John because he said give me 1 sec. And so I was waiting for him, but I'm right here.
Good. Well, John told us all to give him 1 sec. There he comes.
You can turn your camera on.
Yeah,
Daniel.
please turn on your camera, Daniel, so that Brandy can sort you and put
Oh,
you
yeah.
back in
Yeah.
the lineup. There we go. Great.
Yeah.
All right.
We've been
Back to
sent-
game time.
Huh?
Help me! I'm
What
partially.
has happened?
Yeah, apparently.
Are we
Yeah, what
are
the
we
fuck
bisected?
thing?
Yes,
It'll
we're
all
in the
work itself
shuffle.
out.
That's it.
It always does.
So, does anybody want to catch Daniel up on the craziness?
The sky
The
fell.
sky fell.
I fell.
Jinx.
Oh,
The
fun.
gate is broken.
Yes.
The
And
gate is broken.
mhm.
Oh yeah.
That sounds dangerous.
Mhm.
Well, it didn't hurt you guys.
Yay!
Yeah.
Does this have anything to
Yep.
do with the eclipse of when we all met?
Ooh.
He has no idea.
Mm.
Oh, look at Jai, look at all coy.
Oh my
I
god.
hear
All
everybody
right.
has a drink of choice or a thing of choice. What's the story behind
Oh,
that?
everybody's got drinks for sure.
Sorry.
What is the
Monday.
story?
All right.
Or had.
Monday.
We should say had drinks. They're quickly disappearing.
Yeah.
I have more. It's fine.
It's been an hour.
Oh, Becca, you're on my face.
Goodness.
Oh, what is up, gamers? Hello, chat. Hello, everyone. I've been here this whole time.
Yeah.
He's been
You
here
have.
the
Yeah,
whole
bear.
time.
Rifling through
Game
all
changer.
of the dead soldiers' things for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've
What has-
been extremely helpful, actually.
Mhm.
Wait, what has Pieta been doing? Catching up on what I've been doing?
Yeah, you've been digging through the dead soldiers' stuff and you found a journal and some money.
Oh, yeah! I love that I know how
For
to do
all of
those things.
us.
Sunny does feel guilty and she will split it 7 ways, by the way, without telling anyone. So
Ooh.
21 gold to everyone, but I mean, Sony
Are
and
we normalized again? Can we continue?
not yet.
No, not yet.
Almost.
Okay.
Almost.
How much gold did I find? And slash split.
All of it.
No, yeah, but how much?
150.
Oh, wow!
gold.
I
Yeah.
know.
But it's
Split.
split into 7. So,
Who's the seventh member?
Cece.
Oh, what? How is that? She a local homunculus. She's a homunculus. That's
I'm surprised that Rip didn't get in there with the weasel.
After I see that,
Yeah.
because Sunny did it in private. If I see
Yeah.
Pieta splitting it 7 ways, okay, so
Yeah, let's
you
go
next.
because now we're back. We're
Yeah, we're back.
normalized. You can talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Where is that little guy?
You know what, Stony? You need this gold to make us armor, so take it. No.
I'm
I
actually
have. Huh?
I'll sit down and cast Find Familiar as as a ritual just to teleport him to me.
Nice.
Okay. Zip. He comes over.
So he can arrive in a little puff of spores. Oh
Yep.
hey. You can stick with me. I've got a pocket that you can hang out in.
He
Just
instantly
just climb
charges up
aboard.
your shirt and climbs in the pocket.
I'm making tea. I know you don't care about that. There's gotta be food. You can search these guys for food if you want. By all means, go ahead.
He zips out of your pocket and takes off into the grass.
Are you not concerned that he might think that they are food?
That's not really my concern. That's his business.
So long as I don't have to see it.
Yeah. I mean, listen, nature's gonna be nature. You just kind of have to be cool with it, really. That's my philosophy, anyways.
I'm cool. I'm cool.
While they're talking, Fern has kind of leaned over and remind me her name?
Nyaka.
Nyaka. Okay. What brought you here?
Was we were sent. We were supposed to keep tabs on whatever Iman business we came across, and I followed these guys quickly, setting up camp. It seemed like very quickly, like extraordinarily quickly, and then as soon as they had basically flattened the grass and began preparing, you showed up, so I figured we should stay and find out what happened. That thing that you killed?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What was that?
Something pretty terrible. It's do you know anything about the Spider Queen?
Yeah, I mean, yes, of course. I know what most people know.
Well, you'll note there were
Just
many spiders involved in that ceremony.
couldn't see that well. Where were they?
Oh, everywhere. They were everywhere.
Were they the black rising, like, I thought that was mist? I thought it was a mist.
Nope, spiders. I know, nightmare material. Be glad that you didn't realize they were spiders.
The soldier on the ground says, Zincarla.
Excuse me?
It was a Zincarla.
Can you elaborate?
May I have some tea?
If you elaborate,
I heard them saying they would summon a Zincarla. I think it was like I got the feeling it was like a representative of something much worse. Zincarla is what they said.
Oh, definitely much worse. Who sent you here? Did you come on behalf of Kimal? Sorry, Kaimal?
Yes. You see, it's difficult to. Kaimal is a place that isn't exactly good place. But the leaders of Kaimel have gathered together. I should preface this. Since you didn't kill me, I will try to be as forthcoming as I can without becoming traitor.
I respect that.
Kaimel is a place that has no real authority, government, unless you make it yourself.
Hmm.
There are several powerful families that make government themselves. And never before have they arranged themselves in accord.
And they have now.
We have. And it is because Iman is trying to destroy the world.
Tell me, of these families, are any of them kin to you and I? And she kind of cocks her head.
There are, of course, many kin, but throughout the entire world, as you know.
Yes, I just wondered how influential they might be in Kaima.
I cannot divulge more than I have already spoken.
All right.
That
Did
was
you
a
say
good try, though.
your mom is trying to destroy the world?
Yes.
I feel like we glossed over that. Did you say that?
Of course I said that.
We're not. I don't. Well, our town is aligned with Iman, right? I have that right. And I like look around, like that's. And we're not trying to destroy the.
As
How is
far as you
Iman
guys
trying?
know, the reputation of Iman everywhere
Yeah,
is that of a benevolent,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm just like I feel like I've warped into an alternate. I did warp into an alternate reality. Anyways, um, what do you mean Iman is trying to destroy the world?
Well, she stands up and walks over to the fire, puts her hands out to warm up a little bit. It is what is being said in Kaimel. I'm not certain I believe anything that I'm told,
Wise.
or only to a degree.
Yeah. Okay.
But the people in Kaimel, we, believe that Iman has vastly overreached, and whether by intent or ignorance, is destroying the world of Exandria.
Yes, that I think I can agree on. Tell me, have you had any contact with any family, any of our family in Iman?
Of course.
And this is a silly question. Do you trust them?
It is a silly question.
It
Do you
is.
trust me?
I know enough not to fully trust anyone who lies for a living. But,
Well spoken. Then it was a foolish question.
but, you and I both know
You must
that,
trust them to an extent.
yes. And Well, you wouldn't have gotten this far if you weren't a good judge of some character. You can tell. You can tell things. You can perceive. So, what do you believe to be true about them? Do you believe that they want this to happen? Or do you believe that they're working against it?
She squats down near the fire and says, "Oh, I didn't describe her. She is a very small, pale, thin elf woman, much like Fern is.
Mm.
Um, she kneels down by the fire and says, "Signs, what's your name?"
She signs Silver because that's what she would be known by.
She nods. "I believe something is happening, which I am not completely filled in upon.
Mm.
But from what I can glean through my devices, Iman is producing something in the mines that is dangerous and very, very powerful. And something about what they're doing has thrown the Kaimal families into great fear."
Mm.
Yeah, it interrupts. Wait, so what does this have to do with the Zen Carlos? What was that?
The guy on the ground says, "Zincarla."
Yeah, same difference. What?
The woman says, "I have no idea.
Hmm.
As far as I know, not a thing."
Does Pieta do, or can I roll a history memory check to did I hear anything or know anything about Zen Carla from my Slayer days?
Roll an Arcana check.
Who? Good thing I'm really good at those.
If
uh,
you're proficient in Arcana, you can go ahead and roll a Arcana check.
I am not proficient in Arcana.
But you can as well, since you specifically asked.
I'm sorry, I missed that first part. Did you say that anyone who's proficient in Arcana can make a check?
Right.
Okay.
Ooh, I rolled a 14.
Hey.
See what I get.
I am good at
Wow!
these.
Well, turns out I'm better because I rolled a natural 20.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Let's go!
Well, since the DC was set at a 19, this is a very esoteric ritual that nobody needs to know unless you're
Wow.
up to absolutely no good.
Mm.
Oof.
However, our Stony somehow has come across this odd, uh, extremely niche information. A Zincarla is a special type of undead created through a ritual performed by the followers of Lolth.
Oh.
Specifically,
They,
Lou?
yes, they implant. Now, this is only for Stoney's knowledge. He may divulge it all, but he may not.
I just want to
They
make sure he gets
implant
everything. Okay.
the essence of their god into a dead body, and she animates it.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
I
Zen
remember
Carlos, what?
this. No,
Important.
wait. Yeah, I read about this. It was in some book that I read back at the Lyceum. Yes, Zinkala is like an undead vessel for, oh no, for the essence of Loth herself.
Don't
Yes.
say the.
Lightning
Oh,
crack.
she already knows who we
Just
are.
kidding.
She knows that we're here.
I know, but it's
You
like
had some weird homework.
Yeah, leave it to Stoney to research just the weirdest books. But hey, at least it comes in handy.
No,
Thanks, Brainiac.
My mother used to say, fear of a name only increases fear of the thing itself.
well, and it's like did you ever play? Well, you guys might not have played. Did you guys ever play Tasha Tiamat? Is that a game that you guys played when you were kids? One person would close their eyes and they would yell out Tasha, and they're trying to catch somebody, and the other kids yell back Tiamat, and they're trying to like echo locate you. It's kind of like that. So the
Oh,
more you say it, the more she can see us. So
Oh. I
I'm going to give
remember-
you inspiration for that. That's fucking hilarious.
I was like, what names could I use?
I remember playing that as children. Yes, I always thought that was rather odd when I learned the implications of that.
so
Yeah,
anyways, Stoney, you were telling us about Zen Carlos.
As in Carla, yes,
Right.
an undead vessel for the
Spider Queen is great.
the Spider Queen herself.
Fabulous.
Yes, so if that thing were here, we would be in how shall I say, deep shit.
Well,
That's
it's
a
not,
good, yeah.
because I killed it. So, hooray for us.
Yay!
Yes,
My
for
hero.
now we have stopped the coming storm for now, but it is ever looming on the horizon, as it were.
Yes.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
if these followers have made their way here, I know there must be more.
When
Yeah.
there's
Hey,
Newsflash was
guys.
evil.
Hey, man. I know I'm working on the tea. Don't worry about it. Were you guys gonna make more than one of those things? Do you know?
Those things?
The guy on the ground says, I think this was all they could do. I'm not certain.
What
This
were the
was-
other bodies?
Then
This
why
was
did you
for
kill
you.
so many?
Yeah. Who's these other bodies for?
These were the bodies of the people who we gathered the armor from.
Okay.
You sure you don't want me to kill him?
No, listen, we're getting more information. If you killed them an hour ago, we would have, be thinking that they were going to do 4 of them, and there weren't. They were just going to do the one. What about these other people? I mean, you said something about some others. Somebody said something about some others. What's going on with the other groups? Are they around here? Are they further?
I do not know.
They only paid you 30 gold. Jeez. That's more of like a them insult on you than anything, because they were paying some of your comrades like 40 and 80 gold, man. You should have held out a little longer.
Those
But do you want
fuckers.
some tea? Yeah, it's a bummer. Here's
I would
the
like
tea's ready
some
though.
tea.
Yeah,
I
there you
would
go.
May I sit up?
I guess, but don't get too
Can-
crazy with it.
He's
We're
trying to
watching
rock
you.
back and forth. I cannot sit up on my own.
All
Sorry.
right, no. I'll haul him up. Hey, Nin?
His hands are
Can
tied
you-
behind his back. Can you pour the tea in my mouth?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Let me blow on it first. If it is-
Hold on. I'm gonna find a reed. Can I go find a reed for this guy to make a straw?
Roll a survival check.
Okay. Good thing
Ah,
I'm really good at those. Oh, I am really good at those.
the mention works again. Except when it
Oh,
doesn't.
that was cocked. Oh, that's a 17.
Whew.
yeah, you happen to have a reed with you.
Too bad
Great.
AC's 19. Haha.
Fern squints her eyes at him and says, I hope it burns you.
Yeah, I'm not blowing on it. You can do that. Hey, Min, can you sit on his shoulder? Bite him if he tries to get up or anything.
Okay. It scurries up to his shoulder. It nibbles on an earlobe. Oh, God.
Okay, not yet. Just if he
Yes.
gets up, all right.
Torture.
Violence.
I believe you were interrupted.
I was interrupted? What was
Yes.
the question? I told you about as much as I know. It's the leaders of Kaimel are afraid that Iman is building the most massive stockpile of weaponry or power, magical power, ever.
I can't say that they're wrong. All right.
Are you allied with Iman?
I am allied to my friends and my family, and she makes the clasp symbol.
She looks up at the sky. The feeling has passed. I no longer feel like the gods staring at me.
No,
May
think-
I take my leave?
Yes. You may. Thank you.
We are sisters. And she backs up and fades into the tall grass.
Well, that was interesting. What?
What?
Why is everyone... This is Fern. Sorry, not me.
Oh.
Just thinking it kind of looks bad if we let the Kemal soldier go, but not the Iman soldier. It just kind of makes us look like traitors, you know?
I said
What
you could
if-
do whatever you wanted.
What if we dig a hole, tie his shoelaces together, and then just leave him there?
I don't think he has shoelaces.
What would the hole do?
You would have to.
I don't want to be in a hole.
Yeah, where'd the hole come from? Sonny, what's your obsession with holes?
I thought this was a good idea. I didn't want
Not
to
a bad
kill
idea.
him.
I
Not a
know
bad
I
idea.
get
I just
it.
wanna know why-
Great idea.
Run away, you know.
I think
But
it's grand. Great
You
idea,
can-
Sonny.
You may take my 30 gold.
I mean, we'll do that anyways, but like, no, I'm kidding.
I don't know.
You already
I
have,
just
actually.
feel
Yeah.
bad.
I mean, like, we could chop off a hand if that's better than leaving him in a hole, but like,
But I need my hands. That is a bad idea.
What if we put him in the hole? We'll leave the
Yeah.
tea.
No, we decided there would be no hole.
You don't get to tell us what are good and bad ideas, okay? This concerns your fate. You have to you need to zip it. Mind your
Perhaps
business.
we could find a middle ground. Perhaps we could instead construct a ditch that is not a hole, but like a little divot, like a rut or something. So it's
Fill it with
only
water?
slightly difficult to get out of.
What
I
Fill it
about
with water?
maybe we
Why the
should-
water? Why are we filling with water now?
So he can
He
float.
reaches his long straw into the cup. He says, I
What
think we
about-
should sleep on it and decide in the morning.
what about a hole but we don't tie his legs?
I like the
Okay.
idea of not tying the legs. Yes,
we tie his arms up and
We can tie
then
his
leave him in
hands.
the hole.
certainly. With my legs to work, I can be in a hole. That's
Yes.
fine.
And leave him with no shoes.
I
What?
I
Maybe we just
don't
put
like
the
that
shoes on the
part.
outside of the hole. You know,
Yeah, put the
Oh,
shoes
okay.
like
there,
like a reward if he gets out. You know,
but not
just
too deep a hole. Just
take
enough
any
to annoy.
information that
it's
is
gonna
left
be
from
6
him
feet deep.
and let
Okay.
him leave. If that's
Oh,
what
Yeah,
you're
okay.
doing
that is a
anyway.
wonderful
Sure.
idea.
Yeah,
I
Let
thought I
him
was
leave.
still trying to. All right. I thought I was still trying to convince you not to kill him. You know.
Why are you weighing it? We're the ones deciding how to punish you. You don't get to weigh in.
Yeah, you don't get
And
to
you're
weigh
doing
in.
a wonderful job. Thank
Oh
you.
God!
Oh, you. So okay. Well,
No.
flattery will get you everywhere. Okay.
Okay,
Maybe we
don't.
don't
That's
need her.
listen. So how you knew that would work with him? That's enough.
Wait, so should I put back this water? I don't
Keep
know where I
it.
put
Keep it just
Where
in
did you
case.
even find that?
Don't worry about it. It's like bucket of water from out.
Okay. Sir, whatever your name is. I know you've told me, but I can't care enough to remember it.
Carl.
My name is Carlton.
Carlos, are you related to that ritual?
I'm no, I am not. No, not at all. Carlton Zincarla. Yes, it sounds much too close. I will change my name.
Do you
If
think that's why
you
they hired you for this job?
I do
Maybe we
not
should
think
leave
so.
him in the hole.
if you
Hey,
No.
have
by the morning I can dig a hole.
if you have any information that you have left to give us so that I don't know, the whole world doesn't die. Although I suppose that's not much of a threat considering who you worship.
Oh,
I do not worship this goddess.
You can say that as much as you want, but you just helped. So,
really? For
Yes.
30 gold, you helped that? That's just low, man.
I apologized many times.
okay.
Now you're making it difficult.
Yes. Yes, I am. And I will make it more difficult if you don't shut your mouth unless you're going to tell us something useful. But when you're done, just go. Just leave.
I cannot. I am tied.
Well, I suppose that's a problem you'll have to figure out yourself.
Yes, like I said, I will sleep on it. I will see you in the morning. And he kind of rocks and thump falls down. Could someone bring me a pillow?
No.
I just
What did
wing
I
one at his
say?
head.
Keep your
I have
mouth
this
shut
rock.
unless you have something useful to tell us.
You want this rock?
Yes, please.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Yes, please.
Okay, well, here you go. Puts this
Oh!
rock. I thought you were gonna catch it.
My hands are tied. You. Thank you.
Yeah. You better be nice. You know what? He like lifts up his head, puts the rock under him. There you go, buddy.
You're very kind. I like
Yeah.
you.
Thanks. I guess. I don't know how I feel about you. I just arrived.
This has gone really, really well, and
Oh,
I
God.
truly mean that. I'm going to go over there now and finish my project, which I've been working on.
More reading, Stony. We talked about this.
No, I'm not going to read. I'm working on something with my hands, my own two hands. In fact, I need you and Fern to come with me to finish the project that I've been working on for both of you.
Fine, I can hold
At
up
this
the line
time,
for
it's
you. Just don't
about
be weird about
midnight,
it.
and you guys are pretty tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
While
going to sleep.
Stoney's working on this thing, Stoney, are you going to be clanging away on metal?
No, I
Oh,
do have a special moment with both of them.
Okay.
That I yeah, just a little
Okay.
side thing.
Yep.
Get this blushing. Just kidding.
So Carlton has gone to sleep. It's late at night. I assume the three that are awake or who are
I'm going to
working
sleep.
are going to take watch, at least for the first part of the night.
Mhm.
Okay. Rip and Sunny. I know Sunny's going to sleep.
Oh yeah. Immediately when Stoney didn't say her name, she's like, "Great," and dives into her bedroll.
Rip, how
Yep.
about you?
Yeah,
Same?
same. Yeah.
Okay.
Are we taking watches? Are we taking?
Well, you guys
I-
are awake, so
Yeah, y'all are
you guys
awake.
can take the first watch.
Yeah,
But
I'll take. I'll take the.
Stony, you take these two off to the side.
So, both of you have requested the same thing, and I have worked tirelessly on how to get that to work. But there are a few things that I need to explain to you. In
Okay.
this world, I'll keep it brief, I promise. In this world, I can read things.
There he goes again. I knew it was going to be a route reading. I knew it.
No, listen, listen. This is important.
Okay. Sorry.
We are all made from the same materials. We come from the earth here. We live by it. There is magic suffusing this entire world. Yes, this we all know.
Mhm.
The minerals to the ore, to the ingots, and the ingots shaped into the things that we use. All of them have particular uh, what I like to say, resonances. Now, these resonances, these waves, I can see. And when you use more of the same item, like when you get used to the weapon in your hand and you could flick it around and learn how to use it, learn its weight, the same thing can be said for the object to you. Normally, you are not able to enhance this bond on your own, though in some rare cases I have read that weapons could have a mind of their own, though I'm not exactly sure how that works. Project for later.
Mhm.
But they do indeed have feelings and resonances. I have studied your weapons, and they both seem to like you, but in different particular ways. Fern, give me your hand, your dagger wielding hand.
Uh, okay. And she holds out her left hand.
Um, he takes the dagger, that the stiletto dagger that you have, and he sort of fits it in your palm, and he says, "Show me the different ways that you wield it."
She does a couple of moves with it.
Hmm.
She's a little self-conscious right now because she's never had people staring at her like this while she's done it before.
No, don't be shy. That you need to sync waves. You sync resonances.
I don't know what that means.
I think resonance
Just
is hurt.
just hold it like you would normally.
Okay. She closes her eyes and thinks really hard about killing the guy that's tied up.
Yes, 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 yes. That's it. That's it. Okay, now stop. And once you stop, grabs your hand, doesn't even like really roughly, and very quickly he makes 3 different pinches in your hand, and it feels like a sharp like needle is poking into the meat of your thumb
Ah,
and both your fingers right here where you hold on to it.
Stony!
There,
Ooh,
I'm done. I am
that looked
done.
like it hurt.
What
Did
did
that
you
hurt?
do?
Okay. I have merely tied my bond with the resonances to the weapon and thus to you. Go ahead and give it a shot. Throw it.
Okay. She throws it.
Now, think very hard about it returning to your hand. And shunk! It fits like a glove.
Ah,
It's like it feels as if it had never left your hand at all.
it's perfect.
Yeah, you see it like fly out, and it just like it shakes for a moment, and right there.
That is amazing, Stony.
Well, thank you. I think it's pretty amazing if I do say so myself. Now, Pietro, my boy, come here.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, Dad, do mine, do mine.
Now,
My boy.
yours.
Did you call him Dad?
No, I said do mine.
Okay,
I don't know, but
sure
Stony called
sounded
him my
like
boy.
Dad. That's true.
Dad. That's for level 10 and on. No, I'm kidding.
Uh, yours might be a little more difficult. You may need to sit with yours a bit more.
Mhm.
But show me how you wield your dagger.
Okay, so I have these daggers that I just like to throw and stab people, but I have one that's pretty special to me. This one, actually Aunt May gave to me. He pulls out. It's like this nice kind of like blue red handle dagger with and on this on the top edge, it has a like a little black line.
Yes, yes,
Uh,
I've seen that one. I've gotten quite close to that one there. It seems to like you very much.
yeah. Do I need to do anything cool? Like, check this out. He tries to like
Just
be
show me
flashy
how
with
you
it.
build it.
Okay, yeah. He imagines what he usually does in his bedroom, which is try to like flip it as many times in the air and like catch it, flip it as many times in the air and then catch it and like twirl it between his hands. Um,
Hmm. Hmm.
I,
Yes,
am I
yes.
doing it? Yeah. I'll do it again. Yeah. And then I throw it up again and catch it and.
Hmm. No, 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 no,
Uh,
no, no, no.
okay. What did you imagine, Fern? Maybe I can use something for inspiration.
Oh, I just imagined killing that guy over there.
Neil chokes a little bit. Oh, uh, um, okay. Let me see. He he gets a little like a little like steep of like tinge of darkness in his eye, and he imagines like something bad happening to May, and then like quickly does a few stabs and like even chunks the dagger at like a tree.
No
Uh
trees.
Hmm.
oh, whoops, the ground.
Really tall blade of grass.
Yes.
Dead body. There are a couple dead bodies lying around.
Yeah, he throws it at a dead body because he's in a aggressive state of mind for a sec.
That was close, but I really do need you to hold on to that dagger there.
Sorry. He goes and gets it, cleans it off a little bit. Um, right. So, sorry. What were the instructions?
Hmm. Hmm.
Uh,
I. Hmm. How should I put this? You need to feel the bond between you and this dagger. I really need you to think of what you use it for and how you use it. What sort of feelings resonate with you when you use it, and the dagger will respond in kind. And there I will pin it down and tie it to you. Now try again.
Yeah. Pieta like thinks about it for a sec, then takes a big deep breath in, deep breath out, and focuses. He remembers some of his Slayer training, and it was and he goes into this kind of like dance, but it's a style of training where he had forgotten this, but one of his masters taught him this, and so like he twirls the blade in his hand, and like it looks like he's dancing, but he's like it's like he's blocking and attacking at the same time, and he has his eyes closed and his it looks really smooth, like a dancer would be, like very kind of smooth and what's the word? Um, seamless,
elegant.
elegant,
Seamless.
yeah. And so he's like at first slow, and then he twirls it in his hand and cuts, still in his hand, and then back, twirls it in his hand, switches it to the other hand, cuts, and he just kind of repeats that in like a transic motion.
Perfect. Perfect. Right there. Right there. Bring your hands to me right now.
Uh, he jolts it forward, but very much missing you, just like in front of you.
So Stony grabs your arm, and it's tight. You can feel it, and like your hand starts to tingle and almost burn. Um, as you gets fused with magical energy, and for a split second, you can't see your hand at all. It's just gone. The dagger and the hand are gone, but then it's back.
Yeah. What
I
just happened?
think it worked. Go ahead and give it a shot.
What a
Throw.
shot! What did you do?
Throw the dagger.
Okay, you said not to throw it. Now I'm throwing it. Okay, I'll throw it. He aims at a body on the ground and throws it. Chunks it at the meat of the back.
Right. Now, think of the dagger returning to you.
Okay. He thinks back to a moment ago when it was burning, and he tries to kind of recall that sensation.
And without you even realizing it, that the dagger is already back in your hand. And for those who are watching, the dagger just completely disappeared. With Fern's, it's sort of like got back into her hand. With Daniel's, like a mist, or Pietz's, it like disappeared into like an ethereal mist and just appeared right back in his hand.
He's closing his eyes. Okay, I'm imagining it. Is it back? He opens it. Ah!
And there it is.
I didn't even
Your
feel it back
resonances
then.
are now matched to your weapon.
Huh.
Please kill lots of our enemies.
Oh, I will.
Will do. Thank you so much, Stony. Wow.
But of
Thank you.
course, I shall be thinking of other ways to increase your combat capabilities, as well as mine. I do have a project that I do need to get back to.
All right.
Tony, what happened today with the sky? Do you think that's linked to what we saw over Gladewell?
Oh yes, without a doubt. The whole ruination thing that dear uh, fairy pixie friend of ours was talking about over Gladewell. Yes, well, I do believe that it was part of a long ritual that is cutting open the veil between us and the gods. So yes, I do believe that that was part of that.
The
With
one we saw when we
90%
first
certainty.
came to the city.
Yes.
They've been
I
doing that for a long time.
yes. I did not know the ramifications of it then, but I am solemnly aware now.
Oh. Stony, what are we going to do?
We're going to save the world, I think.
We're gonna need to get
Naturally.
stronger if we're gonna fight against gods. What? Is that even a thing? Can we even do
Yes.
that?
I am not certain. Right now, if we were to take them on, we would likely die.
In an
But
instant, I'd imagine.
unfortunately, I do not think there is anyone else quite capable as we are. Or rather, I should say, has the potential to do it as much as we do.
I don't know if that's true, but I sure think there's no one who hasn't much fire in my blood about it as I do.
Well, I'm in it for the long run, so whatever may happen.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Taking it out with you guys till the end.
You should sleep.
Actually, I want to take the first watch. How about you get some rest?
Sure. Um, I will be back in a couple hours.
Okay. I get again, Stony. Thank you. I'll have to repay you back someday.
You can repay me right now. I need your help.
Oh, shoot, I was just kidding. No, what do you need? Yes, I'm at your service.
Yes, you can do your watch, but I do need some sort of how shall I say, model. We have similar fits. I'm sure it'll be fine. I just need to run a few experiments.
Huh?
Zizi, come here.
Wait, yeah. What? Uh, okay, proceed. I think right
Um,
now.
Definitely fade to black on that one.
I guess
So,
Fern, you
Pieta,
should take the first watch.
Pieta, you are taking first watch.
Yes.
Everything goes well. Can you please roll?
I want to chat with the guy. I just want to picture like Pieta, his first watch. He's just like next to the guy in the hall. So man, like, like, do you ever think about life? And, no, you know, just I just want to give the audience like that picture. Like, he's just like messing with the guy, and the guy he's like, please leave me alone. I'm trying to sleep. Like, yeah, but you ever just
Exactly.
think All right, Ellie, what do you want me to roll?
A Constitution save.
Oh my god, what did I do to offend you? No. All right, let's see. Good thing I'm really good at these. Oh, that is a 19 with the 2 modifier for a 21, baby! What's coming
Great.
at me? Nothing.
Nothing, because it was just to see if you could stay awake. You've
Yeah.
had a very long day and
Oh,
a very stressful evening. But yeah, you stay awake for your whole watch.
wait,
And
would I get some sorry, go ahead.
no, you can get some rest if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, can I regain my hit points, or am I just like permanent 3 until like
You don't know.
Oh no!
But are you going to, because Fern will take your spot now if you're going to go to bed.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Can I regain
Uh,
my
After a long rest completely passes, you get back to normal.
Oh,
So
nice.
right now you're starting your long rest.
Mm,
Fern, you trance
I do.
and you come back 4 hours later. Pieta is like wobbling, trying to stay awake.
You can sleep,
No,
Pieta.
I can just last.
You can. You can. And she's going to just kind of
Mm,
guide him to the ground.
yeah, let me know where I can protect next. And
Good
All
night.
right. Fern, roll a perception check for your watch.
Okay.
Stony, are you going to sleep tonight?
Yeah, he kind of got what he wanted out of Pieta.
Okay.
Pieta, it wasn't that bad. You were just getting fitted. You got pelted by a few of the oh god, what is the armor called? Splint mail, right? Hang on. That's what we agreed on, right?
I think
I
so. Yeah.
guess.
Yes. Um, like um it's just odd. You just see pieces of it like floating around somewhat like hitting your chest and Stony making modifications, but once your watch is over, he's going to bed too.
Okay.
Mm.
Good. So that's about 4 a.m. Fern, did you roll perception?
11.
11. What kind of natural things would you pay attention to in the night, in this particular crazy night?
Yeah. Tonight she is definitely watching the sky. But she's also listening really hard to the rustling of the grass because she feels like that's, the most likely place for someone to turn up because there's no
Right.
trees or anything around. Um, and just kind of keeping her feet planted on the ground to feel any vibration in case, there's movement near her that she
Okay.
doesn't hear.
So occasionally, constantly looking at the sky, just all these thoughts going through your mind, occasionally getting down and feeling the ground to feel every rustle of the wind. You're looking around like, holy shit, what's next? Can you roll a constitution save, please?
Yes. Oh no. That is a 6.
Okay. So the night passes uneventfully as far as you guys know. Well, the rest of the night.
Mhm.
You can I get you all to roll initiative? I'm just looking for who rolls highest.
Man, I went from really great rolls to really terrible rolls.
Anybody
just
roll
recite
above
the
a
mantra.
20?
I
All
got a
right.
21. 18 on the
Perfect.
dice.
Perfect.
I got a 24.
Oh, not me.
Wow.
Yeah, 19 on the
All right.
dice.
So Pieta,
Oh God, why did I roll well?
you awaken and it is not dawn. It's far into the daylight. You
Oh,
see
no.
everybody sleeping. Fern she's propped up on an elbow, softly, almost snoring. You've never heard Fern snore. You didn't even know elves could snore. But she's in a weird position and her head is crooked and she's
Get the
sitting
giggles.
up with her head on her elbow propped up, and Fern has fallen asleep. But as you wake up, you see something by the fire. And for a moment, roll perception check, please.
Yes, sir. Perception. Oh, I'm blind. Oh, good thing I'm actually good at these. Famous last words. And it is is that a 9 or a 6? It is a 13.
You see a wolf laying by the fire, and you don't know what to think. But then you see movement on the other side of the fire, and you hear a voice say, "You sure are sleeping long." You look around the fire, and there's Nimbus, and the wolf is actually her dog.
Oh my God.
And that's where we'll end tonight's episode.
Big sigh
I'm
of
so
relief.
glad she's back.
Yay! Hi, Nimbus.
So, thanks for watching, everyone who stuck with us through this insane time. Stay with us because it ain't slowing down for a while.
Ooh.
Yeah. I wouldn't say shit's hitting the fan, but certain things have been revealed tonight that our players and characters will need some time to stew over. So, again, thanks for watching. We are Dicey Decisions. We stream tonight as Heroes to Heroes, and on Friday nights we have a Twist of Fate party. So don't hesitate to tune in, and all of our episodes eventually will be out on YouTube. Most of them are already. So give us a like and follow. Is that what it is? Subscribe.
Right.
And comment, because we never hear feedback from you guys. So please let us know what you think, and thank you so much for watching. Anybody else, any of our cast, have anything to add?
Click the button.
Click all the
Smash that like button.
All right. Thanks, everybody. We appreciate you. Good night.
Bye, guys.